Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel, and today we are going to solve coin piles problem. And the statement of this problem is you have given two coin piles containing A and B coins, and on each move you can either remove one coin from the left piles and two coins from the right pile, or two coins from the left pile and the one coin from the right pile, and your task is to efficiently find out if you can empty both the piles or not. In this question we have given two piles A and B, and our target is to make these piles 0 0 in efficient manner. So the input is an integer t. After that we have given t lines containing A and B, and we have to only print yes if we can empty and no otherwise. Okay, and the time constants are t is less than equal to 10 to the power 5 and AB is less than equal to 10 to the power 9. Okay, so if I am taking an example of 1 and 1, so after removing two piles there is -1, and after removing one pile there is 0, so we can make this 0 0. So the output of this 1 1 is no. Also for the 2 we can make this 0 and we can make this 1. So also 2 into 2 is also given no solution. So if I am taking 2 and 1, so if I remove 2 piles from 2, then it will become 0, and 1 piles from 1, it will also become 0. Then this is a valid case, then we can print yes. Okay, so how can we find out if this is valid or not? Okay, so my first target is somehow I can balance these things or not. Okay, let's say I have given A and B, and let's say A is maximum than B. Now if I am subtracting 1 from B, then I have to subtract 2 from A, and so on. If I have to subtract 2, then I have to subtract 2 into 2, that is 4, and so on. So if A minus 2 into x is equal to B minus x, this is a valid equation. Okay, so what is happening here? A minus B equal to 2x minus x is equal to x, so x is equal to A minus B. Okay, now we have a balance point. After that, if I subtract A minus 2x, and x is the absolute difference between A and B, and B is B minus x, the updated value is balanced. Okay, and let's say I am writing 5 is to 4, then what is my balance point over here? Okay, so x is my 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Okay, so 5 minus 2 into 1, that means is 3, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So my equilibrium point is 3 is to 3. So every time whatever the numbers are given, I have to find the equilibrium point, that is the both number is balanced or not. And from here I just have to check if this number can be reduced to 0 is to 0 or not. So how can we find out the number became 0 is to 0? Okay, so for 1 1 it is no, for 2 2 it is also no, for 2 1 it is yes. Okay, and let's check out let's one more time check out for 3 is to 3. So 3 is to 3, this 3 is reduced by 2 and this 3 is reduced by 1, and it will become 1 is to 2, and this 2 is to 1 is valid, that means it will become 0 and 0. Okay, so let's say I am taking one more last example, that is 5 is to 5. Okay, what is happening over here? This 5 is reduced by 2 and this 5 is reduced by 1. Okay, so after that we got 5 minus 2 is 3, 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, after that this 4 is reduced by 2 and this 3 is reduced by 1. Then what the numbers 4 is become this is 2 and this 3 is 2. So I got my equilibrium point. After that we further simplify, minus 2 this will become 0 and minus 1 this will become 1. Okay, so what is happening over here? So this is overall reduced by 3. if I am taking a bigger number, let's say I am taking uh, 8 is to 8. Let's analyze this 8 is to 8. So 8 is to 8 is further reduced to this will become 6 and this will become 7. Now this will become 5 and this is also become 5. So overall decrement is 3. Okay, again 5 is decremented to 3 and 4, and from 3 and 4 it will be decremented to 2 and 2. So what is happening over here? This is overall decremented by 3 unit. Okay, again this will become 0 and 1 and this will not a case, so it will print no. So basically what is happening over here, this will decrement any balance number, that will decremented by 3. After that this is also decremented by 3. So let's say if I have 0 is to 0, then what are the valid next number, that is plus 3, which is 3 is to 3, and again plus 3, that is 6 is to 6. That means if any number can be reduced to this number, we can reduce the further from this balance to 0 by overall decrementation. Okay, and what is the next balance point? That would be 9 is to 9. If we look closely, what is this? This is the multiple of 3. So if we reduce a number into balanced number and that balanced number is a multiple of 3, then it is guaranteed that we can reduce that element into 0 is to 0. Let's say I am analyzing the next variable, let's say 10 is to 4. So what is the balance point? That is x equal to 6. What is happening over here? 10 minus 2 into 6, that is minus 2, and 4 minus 6 is minus 2. What is happening over here? I will got minus number. I will got the balance point, but I will got the minus number. So I also check if my updated value is less than 0, then I will print no. Okay. Now what is the overall time complexity for this approach? For every a and b we are just doing a mathematical calculation, so the overall time complexity for this is 1, and we are doing this for t iteration, then the overall time complexity for this is big O of t. Okay. Now coming to the code part, what we have a t variable, and on each iteration we have two variable, let's say L, A and B. After that, taking input of A and B, and what is my first aim is I have to balance the point. Okay, so how can we balance the point? I am just taking a difference between A and B. So first of all I have to find the maximum between A and B. So let's say max equal to maximum of A and B. Okay, and the absolute x is absolute of A minus B. So for the maximum it would be what would be my updated A? Then A will become A minus 2 into x. Okay. So what I have to check further? I have to check further if A is multiple of 3 or not. So if A is equal 0, either A became 0, and if A is greater than 0 and then A modular 3 is equal 0, then what I have to print yes, else print no. Okay, A modular 3. Okay, so let's try to run our code, and there is a warning over here that maxi. Okay, my A became maxi over here. Okay, So the output is yes, no, yes, this is working very fine. And if I am taking another output, that is 1 comma 1, that would be become no. So my code is working fine. So let's try to submit this code. Now it is accepted. And if you like this content and if you want more, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. This will motivate me. Okay, and if you have any query, any suggestion, any feedback, then reach out to me in comment section. The comment section is open for everyone. So thank you, bye bye, let's code.